Every successful gardener knows that the difference between an average harvest and an extraordinary one often comes down to knowing the right tricks. These 10 proven hacks will transform your vegetable garden into a powerhouse of productivity, helping you grow more food in less space while spending less money on expensive store-bought fertilizers and pest control products. Transform kitchen scraps into garden gold with banana peel fertilizer. Your morning smoothie routine just became your garden's best friend. Instead of tossing those banana peels into the compost bin, turn them into liquid fertilizer that your plants will absolutely love. Chop up 3 to 4 banana peels and submerge them in a jar filled with water. Let this mixture steep for 3 to 5 days, creating what experienced gardeners call banana tea. This golden liquid is packed with potassium and phosphorus, 2 essential nutrients that vegetables crave, especially during their flowering and fruiting stages. Pour this homemade fertilizer directly at the base of your tomato, pepper, and squash plants every 2 weeks during growing season. You'll notice stronger stems, more abundant blossoms, and significantly improved fruit quality. The best part? This method costs absolutely nothing and eliminates the need for expensive commercial fertilizers while providing your plants with slow-release nutrition they can actually use. Prevent blossom end rot with crushed eggshells. Nothing breaks a gardener's heart quite like watching beautiful tomatoes and peppers develop that telltale black sunken spot on their bottom end. Blossom end rot is a calcium deficiency problem that's entirely preventable with this simple kitchen waste hack. Save your eggshells throughout the week, then crush them into small pieces before mixing a handful directly into each planting hole when transplanting your seedlings. As these shells slowly decompose throughout the growing season, they release calcium directly into the root zone where your plants need it most. This steady supply of calcium strengthens cell walls, improves fruit quality, and virtually eliminates blossom end rot. Your plants get exactly what they need when they need it without the guesswork of liquid calcium applications. Speed up germination with overnight seed soaking. Time is precious in the garden, especially when you're eager to get those first harvests on the table. Give your hard-coated seeds like beans, peas, beets, and sunflowers a significant head start by soaking them in room-temperature water for 8 to 12 hours before planting. This simple step softens the tough seed coat that often delays germination by days or even weeks. The science is straightforward. Pre-soaked seeds absorb moisture immediately upon planting, triggering faster enzymatic activity that kickstarts the germination process. You'll see sprouts emerging from the soil several days earlier than untreated seeds, which translates to earlier harvests and longer productive seasons for your crops. Master natural slug control with beer traps. Slugs can devastate tender seedlings overnight, but you don't need harsh chemicals to protect your garden. Create effective slug traps using shallow containers like jar lids or small dishes buried flush with the soil surface, then fill them with beer. The yeast in beer attracts slugs from surprising distances, and once they crawl in seeking the fermenting goodness, they can't escape. Check and refresh these traps every few days, especially after rain or watering. This method is completely safe for beneficial insects, pets, and children, while being remarkably effective at reducing slug populations around your most vulnerable plants. Maximize space with strategic interplanting. Smart gardeners think in terms of timing, not just space. While your tomatoes, broccoli, and other slow-growing crops are still small and establishing their root systems, you can harvest entire crops of fast-growing vegetables from the same beds. Plant quick-maturing crops like radishes, lettuce, spinach, and arugula between your main season vegetables. These fast crops will be ready to harvest in just 3 to 4 weeks, well before your main crops need the space. This succession planting strategy can double or even triple your total harvest from the same garden area while keeping your beds productive throughout the entire growing season. Boost plant health with Epsom salt foliar spray. When your peppers and tomatoes show signs of slow growth, yellowing leaves, or poor fruit development, they might be crying out for magnesium. Create an instant plant tonic by dissolving 1 tablespoon of Epsom salt in a gallon of water, then spray this solution directly onto the leaves every 2 weeks during active growth periods. Magnesium is essential for chlorophyll production and photosynthesis, and many soils are naturally deficient in this crucial nutrient. Foliar application delivers magnesium directly where plants can use it immediately, often resulting in noticeably greener foliage and improved fruit set within just a few applications. Create vertical growing space with upcycled bottles. When garden space is limited, think vertically. Transform plastic bottles into hanging planters by cutting a large opening in one side, adding drainage holes in the bottom, and filling with quality potting soil. These lightweight containers are perfect for herbs, strawberries, cherry tomatoes, and leafy greens. Mount these bottle planters on fences, walls, or even create hanging systems from overhead structures. This approach not only saves precious ground space, but also improves air circulation around your plants and makes harvesting incredibly convenient. Revolutionize tomato growing with string trellising. Traditional tomato cages often become overcrowded and promote disease problems. Replace them with a simple string trellising system that provides better support and healthier growing conditions. Install a strong overhead support and tie biodegradable string from this anchor point to the base of each tomato plant. As your tomatoes grow, gently twist the main stem around the string rather than tying it up. This method provides excellent support while improving air circulation around the plant, reducing disease pressure, and making pruning and harvesting much easier. Your tomatoes will grow taller, stay healthier, and produce more fruit over a longer season. Prune for productivity and quality. Many gardeners let their tomato plants grow wild, but strategic pruning can dramatically improve both fruit size and plant health. Remove the bottom leaves that touch the ground to prevent soil-borne diseases, and pinch out suckers. Those small shoots that emerge between the main stem and branches, to direct energy into fruit production rather than excessive foliage growth. This weekly maintenance takes just minutes per plant but results in larger, higher quality fruits that ripen more evenly. Pruned plants also have better air circulation, which reduces fungal problems and makes pest management much easier. Harness the power of companion planting. The plants you choose as neighbors can make or break your vegetable garden's success. Basil planted near tomatoes doesn't just save space, it actually improves tomato flavor while repelling harmful insects. Marigolds scattered throughout your vegetable beds release compounds that deter nematodes and aphids naturally. Strong-scented plants like onions and garlic confuse pest insects that locate their host plants by smell, providing a natural protective barrier around your most valuable crops. These companion relationships have been tested by generations of gardeners and consistently deliver real results without requiring any additional inputs or maintenance. Your garden has incredible potential waiting to be unlocked with these proven strategies. Each hack builds upon the others, creating a synergistic effect that will surprise you with its productivity and resilience. Remember to subscribe to Smart Garden for more game-changing tips that actually work, and share this guide with fellow gardeners who are ready to take their harvests to the next level. Your most abundant garden season is just one growing season away.